Yesterday class, I think what the concept we done, installation process is done, right? Installation process today we done.
Yes.
Yes. And if you need this is the payment details. You need Google Pay or current account number. This is the one. Once if you done the fee payment, just you can send the screenshot to DURGASOFT online training at gmail.com. Google Pay number 929. Yeah. Can please save these details and you can do the payment and share the screenshot that number so that they'll share you the new meeting ID for your class by tomorrow class. Okay. This link will not work tomorrow. Okay. That information. Good guys. Yes, today class we'll go for the first application about the yesterday class installation done, right? Edit plus is done and Edit plus is done and Java software also covered, right?
Yeah, so from tomorrow's topic, I want to have one question. I want to understand what is this OpenJDK.
I will tell you that point. OpenJDK close.
Okay.
Okay, so this is like steps to design the first application. We'll go for today class. Steps to design, design what first application, right? Steps to design the first application. First step in first application. Because we need to follow just 4 steps. First step is what? Something like we need to write the application. Because we need to write the application. What is step 2? Tell me here. After writing the application, we need to save the application, right? We need to save the application, and you can go for the step 3. After saving, next step is what? Compilation process, right? Compilation process. The step 4 is what? Execution process, right? Exactly. Just can you please check these 4 steps once? Write the application, save the application, compilation process, and what? Execution process, right? These 4 steps we need to check. Just to write the application, let me go with like Edit plus. Go to the file menu, click on the new. As my Edit plus, right? In Edit plus, go to the file menu, click on the new, select the Java. Select the Java, guys. Once we select the Java, you will get the Java first application. Just once you select the Java, you'll get the Java first application. Yes, Java is what type of language? Object-oriented programming language. So Java is what type of language here? Object-oriented programming language. Java is object-oriented programming language. Deals with can we guess deals with what? Deals with classes and objects. It means in Java, whatever the logics you need, you can write the logics inside class actually. That's what guys define the class. Let's define what? Class, right? I define the class name we have to give a test class. What is the purpose of the class? What the class contains? Slowly we'll discuss the point, guys. But as of now, I define the class name is called test class. Inside the class, I'm writing the print statement, normal print statement. If you write the normal print statement, the system.out.println of good morning. This is normal print statement is not allowed, guys. Because inside the class, directly print statement is allowed or not allowed? Inside the class, directly print statement is not allowed. Because inside the class directly, we can't write the logics directly. This case is like, invalid case. Why it is invalid means inside the class, okay. Inside the class, directly writing the business logics are allowed or not allowed? Directly writing the business logics are not allowed. So then what we need to do? Because inside the class, define the method. I can take the class name is called test class. Inside the class, we need to define the method, main method, something like this. Public static. Tell me guys, public static what? Void main. Public static void main string array args. Actually, this is a syntax of main in the Java. So what is a public? What is a static? That we will see slowly in next classes. Remember this is the syntax of main method as of now. Okay. Syntax of main method. Because in this, just you can make the message, the system.out.println of, let me write the good morning message. This code is valid now. So we got the point. Inside the class, can we write the logics directly? Guys, inside the class, can we write the logics directly? Means no, we can't write the logics directly. That's what inside the class define the method. Inside the method, write the logic. Inside the method, write the logic part, right? Exactly. Guys, that's what here. Yeah, that's what here. Yes, to write the application, open edit plus. This is my edit plus, right? Open edit plus. Because when you open edit plus, you usually get the blank screen like this. In this blank screen, go to the file menu. Yes, go to the file menu. Click on the new, select the Java, right? Okay, go to the file menu, click on the new, select the Java. Then you'll get the Java first application by default. Class name, we can give the tester. Let me give Ratan what is a message, right? Okay, this is my writing application, right? There is writing the application, right? Exactly. Okay, that is step one, Amma. Yes, you got the point or not? Step one. Yeah. Okay, step two. What is step two? Tell me. We need to save the application. If you go for the save the application, yes, we need to go for what? Save the application, right? Exactly. The save the Java application using extension is what? Using .java extension, right? Okay, save the Java application using what? .java extension, basically. Okay. That's what, guys. Can I save this code? This is my code now. Just Ratan world is a message. This is my code. Control S. Just you can save the Control S. In local disk D, let me create one folder. This is my local disk D only. Right click new. I want to create the folder. Java 8 PM folder, something like this. In this folder, let me save my application is test.java file. That's what the file name here, test.java file, right? Exactly. See in the topmost, you can see that file name on the location also. Test.java is a file name, which is then the local disk D Java 8 PM folder, right? Yes, yes, I know. Local disk D Java 8 PM folder, we can get information, right? Exactly. Guys, that is a fine. Just if you want, just you can write the file location once. So save the application using .java extension, file location. File location where we saved local disk D. What the folder name? CoreJava 8, Java 8 PM or CoreJava 8? Java 8 PM folder. So we can save the Java 8 PM folder, right? Exactly. Okay, Java is what type of language? Object-oriented programming language deals with what? Class and objects. That's what I define the class. Inside the class, can write the logics directly means no. We can't define the method, main method. Inside the method, you can write the logic, right? Inside the method, you can write the logic part. You got the point or not? Yes. After writing the code, we need to save the code. Save the application using .java extension. In file location, local disk D, Java 8 PM folder. There we can see like, test.java is a file name, right? Exactly. Just a file name, just you can save some location by giving some file name, right? What the file name I given here? Test.java is my file name, right? Guys, what is the file name? Test.java is my file name, right? Yeah, that is information, guys. Yes, saving process is done now.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, once the saving process is done, third step is what we'll do the compilation process. Just tell me what the compiler will do. The compiler responsibility is what the code we written. We need to check the syntax errors, right? Is there any spelling mistakes are there or not? We need to check the syntax errors, right? Yeah. Guys, to check the syntax errors. Okay, to check the syntax errors. Tell me, guys. Yeah, that is called which process here? Step 3, compilation process. Yes, compilation process, right? Exactly. Yes, this compilation process will take care by the Java compiler. Yes, compilation process will take care by what? Java compiler, right? Exactly. Because compile application using like which command? Yes, Java C command. There's compile application using which command? Yes, compile application which command guys? Java C command, right? Exactly. Because the syntax for the compilation is Java C. We can give the file name. Then Java C. What's your file name, guys? What the file name you given? Tell me, guys, what the file name you given? Test.java, right? Give the file name like test.java. When you're trying to compile application, the compiler will perform the two actions actually. When you're trying to compile application, the compiler will perform how many actions? Means two actions, guys. What are the two actions? Because first response, what is the responsibility of the compiler? Guys, what is the responsibility of the compiler? Compiler, okay, checks the Ritesh, you can join tomorrow your class timing, okay? So I think they didn't inform, just you can join tomorrow your timings.
Okay, the same time, sir, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Compiler checks the syntax error, right? If you're responsible for compiler check the syntax errors. If any error, guys, compiler responsibility is what? Compiler checks the syntax error. If any error, compiler generates error message. Yes, compiler responsibility checking the syntax errors. If any errors, compiler generate error message. Okay. Assume like your application is perfect. There is no errors in your application. Yes, if in your application there is no errors, then what happened? Tell me. Yes, if no errors in source file. Yes, if no errors in what? Source file, right? If no errors in source file, then what happens? If no errors in source file, then compiler translate. Yes, compiler translate what? .java file to .java file, which file you know? .class file. Guys, if there is no errors in source file, then what happened? Tell me. If no errors in source file, then compiler translate .java file, which file among? .class file, right? Exactly. Because you got the point or not? Yeah, because we are giving the .java file to compiler. If you give the .java file to Java compiler, then compiler translate the .java file, which file among? .class file. Okay. So you got the point, right? Yes, compile responsibility is what? Check the syntax errors. If any errors, error message will be generated. If there is no errors, means what happened here? Your .java file is translated to what? .class file, right? Exactly. Your statement is clear? Yes. The responsibility of the compiler, guys. Yes, 1 minute, please. Guys, can you hear me? Guys, the link was changed by tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the class at 9 p.m. Tomorrow class at what? Tomorrow we have the class at 9 p.m. The new link we will got. Just you can send the message if you done the payment, no problem. Try to get the new link. If they are not responded some issues, you can ping in WhatsApp in my number 93900160099. It's my personal number. Just you can ping in WhatsApp. If you already paid fees, you didn't get the link. Otherwise, what is the information before the attend the tomorrow class before the 9 p.m. Just you can ping in WhatsApp so that I will give some confirmation for you. Okay. Yeah. Just try to contact the office. If they're not lifting the call, just you can call to this number 90001600 and what 99. Got the point, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Neelima and both are same, right?
Yeah, both are same. I have to connect to my phone. So
Okay, so mobile and laptop.
yeah.
Because compilation process is what Java compiler is responsible for that. What the responsibility of the compiler means? Compiler check the syntax errors. If any errors, compiler generates error message. Because compiler generates what? Error message. If no errors means what happened? If no errors in source file, then compiler translate your .java file to which file? .class file. You got that point, right? .java file to what? .class file. Let me compile application. Guys, to compile application, go to the file location where we saved your file. Don't open the command prompt directly, local disk D Java 8 p.m. folder. This is your file, right? Just now 2709-2022 828 just now it is saved, right? Exactly. Because here I need to compile this file. Now to compile this file, just open the command prompt here from this location directly. Just open the command prompt directly from this location, right? Directly you can type the CMD here. Once if you open the CMD, command prompt directly open to this location, right? Command prompt directly open this location. Exactly. Because after that, the command prompt is open this location. Let me compile. What is syntax for the compilation? Java C. What is the file name, guys? Here? The file name is what? Test.java. I compile that file. If I'm trying to compile, if something is any issues are there, then what happened? Compilation error, right? Yes, if any errors are there, compilation error. Assume like I removed a semicolon here. If I remove the semicolon missing is also some error, right? Compilation, right? Yeah, see semicolon is expected. Where the output is Ratan, right? Exactly. Okay, simply here you can put the semicolon. After putting the semicolon, now compile it Java C. The file name is what? Test.java. Java C, the file is what? Test.java, right? Yeah. If you take the Java C test.java, okay, fine. Then click on enter button. Then you'll get them. There is no compilation error, right? Yes, if there is no compilation error. There is no compilation error means then what happened here? Your .java file is translated to which file? .class file. Yes. Yes, see here, this is Java file now. Yes, after compilation, which file is generated? A class file is generated. That's what the file is generated here. Class file is generated or not? Yes. Once if you get the class file, then decide that your compilation process is success. Okay, the statement is clear, right? Once we got the .class file, then decide your compilation process is what? Success. Are you clear now? Yes. That is a process we need to follow. Guys, that is a process we need to follow. Okay, so .java file is .java file we are giving to the compiler, Java compiler. Then .class file is ready. Once you will get a .class file, then decide that your compilation process success, right? Yeah. Yes, who generates .class file? The compiler generates .class file. Yes, who generates .class file? The compiler, okay, generates what? .class files. The compiler generates .class files based on, observe one point here, based on number of classes present in source file. Okay. Because the compiler generated dot class file based on what? Number of classes present in source file. Okay. Because as of now, my application contains how many classes? One class. That's what? How many dot class files are generating? Only one dot class file is generating. But in general, the dot class file generation is based on what? Number of classes present in. Tell me guys, number of classes present in what? Source file, right? Exactly. Number of classes present in what? Source file. Very good. Guys, with that, your compilation process is success. You got the point, right? Compilation process is what? Success. The last step is what? Step 4. We need to go for the execution process. Let's need to go for what? Execution process, right? Exactly. Guys, execute the classes. Guys, we need to execute the class, right? Execute the class files. Execute the class files using which command? Java command actually. As compilation, the command is what? Java C. Because compilation command is what? Java C. But execution command is what? Guys, compilation command is what? Java C. Yes, execute the class file using what? Java command, right? Exactly. See, for example, the syntax for this is syntax Java C. So not Java C, Java. We need to give the class name. Okay. Then Java, the class name should be test class, right? Exactly. Because when you're trying to execute any class, because who will take care about the compilation process? Java compiler, right? The execution process will take care by the JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Yes, who will take an execution process? JVM, right? Java Virtual Machine. We'll take care about the JVM. Java Virtual Machine will take care about the execution process. So yeah, Java, okay, virtual. So I guess Java Virtual Machine, right? Exactly. Because when you're trying to execute the class, Java Virtual Machine will take the content, right? Yeah. When you're trying to execute the class, the JVM will load the first step is the JVM will load the dot class file. Because basically, the dot class file contains which code. The dot class file contains. Tell me guys, the dot class file contains which code? Bytecode instructions. It's like intermediate code. Guys, what a .java file contains? .java means we are writing high-level language, right? English language. .java file contains which language here? High-level language. High-level language, right? Nothing but which language? English. Nothing but human understandable language, right? Yeah, nothing but human understandable language. But dot class file contains which code here? Bytecode instructions. Dot class file contains which code means bytecode. Okay, bytecode instructions, right? Exactly. Because dot class file contains bytecode instructions, but .java file contains like high-level language. This dot class file contains bytecode instructions. I'm trying to execute the class file. The class file contains bytecode instructions. But who will execute your class? Who will execute your code means machine, right? Guys, who will execute your code? Machine will execute the code, right? If the machine will execute the code means machine requires zeros and ones. Machine requires what type of data? Zeros and ones, right? We require one translator who translates. Tell me, we require one translator who translates. We require one translator who translates your .java file to which file? Sorry, bytecode to what? Machine code, right? That is not about JVM. JVM will load the bytecode dot class file bytecode into JVM will loads the dot class file bytecode into memory. Nothing but what? Nothing but translation of bytecode to translation of what? Bytecode to which code guys here? Machine code, right? Exactly. If the JVM will loads the dot class file bytecode into memory, nothing but translation of bytecode to machine code. Translation of bytecode to what? Machine code, right? Exactly. The JVM will loads the dart class file bytecode memory, nothing but translation of bytecode to which code here, machine code, right? Yeah, then machine code is ready. After loading the class, after loading the class, JVM calls what? Main method to start the execution process. Because JVM responsibility is only two things. When you're trying to execute the class, JVM will loads the dart class file bytecode to memory. JVM will load the dart class file bytecode into what? Memory. JVM will loads the dart class file bytecode into memory. After loading the class, JVM calls main method to start the execution process. There's only two steps it will be performed. So I can please execute my class. Yes, which class it is generated? Just a test class is generated now. Yes, previously compilation means what? Java C test.java. But execution process means what? Java, I want to execute this test class. When you're trying to execute a test class, then what happened here? First of all, when I'm trying to execute a test class, then what happened? First of all, class loading is happened. Definitely class is available, then class loading is happened. It's not a problem. After loading the class, it is trying to call which method? Main method, right? The main method means what? We got the output is Ratan world, right? Exactly. Just click on enter button. We get the message Ratan world. That's all. Sir, can please execute some X class? But X class is present or not present, Amma? Execute some demo class, something like this. Because demo class is present or not present? Not present. If you give the class name is wrong, you will get the message like, could not find or load main class is what? Demo class, right? Class not found exception, demo is there. Because you got the point or not? Could not find or load main class demo, so we got the class by java.lang class not found exception. We got the demo is issue, right? Demo is the issue. That is the execution process, guys. We execute the class. What the class name here? Java the class is called what? Test class, right? So we got the output is simply like Ratan world, right? Guys, we got the output is what? Ratan world, no? Yeah. Yes, let me write the code one more time to understand more clearly. Yeah, just to open edit plus, first step, open edit plus. I want to write the first application. To write the first application, go to the file menu, click on the new, select the Java language. Then you will get the Java first application. But if you want me to write the code means Java is object-oriented language, deals with the classes. Everything is in the form of the class format. Class name is called test class. Inside the class, define the main method. The syntax of main method is what? Public static void main string array args. Open brace, close brace. Okay, public static void main string array args. Open brace, close brace. Guys, here the system.out.println. So here I can print the data like DURGASOFT. But the message is here DURGASOFT, right? Exactly. Because if you write the message like DURGASOFT here, good. I want to save this code. Control S. Otherwise, go to the file menu, click on the save. Guess what the code you written, just you can save it. Control S. Once if you save this code, local disk D, go to the location where you want to save, which folder you want to save. Assume like I want to save in local disk D. The folder is what? Java 8pm folder. This folder. Here, let me save my code is what? Yes, I can use the file name can be anything. Like I can save like Ratan.java also. Fine. Let me give the test.java as of now. I saved. Because once if your saving process is completed, tell me once your saving process is completed. Guess once the saving process is completed. Once the saving process is completed, what we need to do? Like, we need to compile this code. Guys, to compile the code, most of the students will open the command prompt first. Don't open the command prompt. Go to the file location. Which file you are going to compile, go to that file location. This is my file location, right? In the file location, just type the CMD. Okay, this is basically address bar. In address bar, simply we can type what? CMD. Click on enter button. Then command prompt directly open that location, right? This command prompt directly open that location. Local disk D Java 8pm for, right? Because here we need to compile the code. Yeah. Because to compile the code, what the class here, we need to give like Java C space Java compiler. Can you please compile my file? What's the file name here? Test.java file. Okay, what is compile file? Got any errors here? There is no errors. Successfully code is compiled, fine. Yeah, successfully code is what? Compiled, fine. The next one is what? Java. After compilation, what happened? Dart class file will be generated, right? What is the name of the Dart class file? Test Dart class. Yes or no? That's what you can give the Java test class, right? We got the output is DurgaSoft. Guys, we got the output is what? DurgaSoft, right? Yeah. Tell me, yeah.
Yeah, so if I will pass Java test dot class, so will I get the same output or?
Yeah, no. The Dart class, while executing the class file, just you can give the class name. That's it. If you give the Dart class means it won't be accepted.
So ultimately this Java test that is executing this Java test dot class only, but we can't pass that.
We can't pass that, but if you give the Java test means it will trying to load the test class file directly.
Okay.
But compilation process, we need to give the test.java. Yeah, this is a compilation process and this is called what? Execution process, right? Yeah, he's saying that test.class means he's saying that class not point exception, right? Test.class file is not present, it's saying like this. Clear, right? It's saying the code like this. Yeah, that is information. No? Class test is there, public static void main, system.out.println and DurgaSoft is there. Right? Good. If there's any questions? Guys, 4 steps, any questions, please? Guys, write the application, save the application, compilation process, execution process. Any questions? Java is object-oriented programming language, deals with the class and objects. Save the application using .java extension in local disk D, Java 8pm folder is there, test.java file is there. Compilation process, Java compiler will take care about the compilation process. Okay, so check the compile responsibility is what? Check the syntax errors. If any errors, compiler generate error message. If no errors means what in source file, then compiler translate your .java file to file .class files. Assume like your compilation process success means what happened guys? .class files are ready. As initially write in the code .java file. .java file having your code. Then we are giving it to what? Java compiler. Give it to what? Java compiler. If you give it to the Java compiler, then what the compiler will do? Yes, we are giving the .java file to Java compiler. Then what the compiler will do? The compiler will translate that .java file to which file here? .class file, right? Exactly. That .class file you are giving to the JVM, Java Virtual Machine. If we give the .class file to JVM, .class file to JVM, JVM will translate the .class file bytecode to machine code, right? Machine code. Yeah, machine code means what? Zeros and ones, right? Like this. So we understood that compiler is a translator. Compiler is a what? Translator. It will translate. As compiler is a translator, it will translate a .java file to. Tell me guys, .java file to what? .class file. .java file, .class file. Okay. In other words, what the message ma? Compile is a translator, translate .java file to .class file. Nothing but compile is a translator. It will translate what? It will translate high-level language to bytecode instructions. Guys, high-level language to which instructions, guys? Here, bytecode instructions. That's a compile responsibility. What are next one here? JVM is a translator, right? Yes, next one is what? JVM is a translator. So JVM is a translator, it will translate what? Tell me guys, JVM is a translator, it will translate what? .class file to, .class file to, which code guys? .class file to what? Machine code, right? .class file to machine code will translate, right? Then machine will execute the zeros and ones. If you got the point or not, .class file to what? Machine code, right? That is information.
Yes.
First application, we need to get the clarity. That's all for the today class. I shared this class notes right yesterday. How to share this class notes? Share the class notes using like the link is what? Practice.com/ I think Ratan 8 p.m. just we saved the code like this, it seems, right? Yesterday.
Yes.
This is the installation. This is like first application, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a first application, guys. You can try to execute the code. The guys who are paid fees. So this is why I can't access yesterday class because the link wasn't sent to my mail ID. Shiva, did you paid fees?
Sir, actually, I was paid, sir. Also, I have last class learning. No?
When you paid fees?
Sir, last month, sir. I have completed nine, sir. Nine.
Topics we're talking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow you can join your class, Shiva. You have your. I'll send you the link for that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Java 8 p.m. class. Okay.
Yeah. You'll take that later.
Sir, is there any changes on class timing?
No, there's a miscommunication happen actually. I'll check once. I'll update you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Guys, tomorrow the link will be changed. The guys who are paid fees, you'll get the link automatically to your mail IDs. The guys who didn't pay the fees, you try to complete the formalities. And if you need any information, just you can call to the numbers, and just you can, so 9246 21214 is one number. We have the WhatsApp. If they are busy, maybe you can send the WhatsApp number saying that just so and so name, just Ratan sir class 8 p.m. class, something like this. 720 we have 720-721 720-721-2427. Yeah, this number is also 2427. This number is also having WhatsApp. Both numbers are having a WhatsApp, and try to communicate with them and try to get the new link for the class. You complete the formalities. Both numbers are not responded, just you can call to my number 9001600099 so that you can send in WhatsApp message. If I didn't leave that, anyway, I will not leave the call, just you can send the WhatsApp message. Okay, send the WhatsApp message so that I'll check and I'll update you. Yeah, bye guys, tomorrow we'll meet.